As Donald Trump prepares to assume the presidency for a second time, the atmosphere in China is one of cautious optimism mixed with trepidation. Anticipation looms large as the country navigates its complex relationship with the United States, particularly in the realms of trade, technology, and diplomacy. Recent high-profile meetings involving Chinese officials and American business leaders underscore the intricate dynamic between the two nations as they brace for potential shifts in policy. On the eve of Trump's inauguration, Chinese Vice President Han Zheng met with U.S. Vice President-elect J.D. Vance and influential business figures including Tesla's CEO Elon Musk. These discussions aim to address a spectrum of pressing issues from trade imbalances to the contentious topic of fentanyl trafficking. Han emphasized the shared economic interests and the vast opportunities for cooperation between the U.S. and China. Despite acknowledging existing disagreements and frictions, "We have extensive common interests," he stated, reflecting a desire for constructive dialogue even in the face of challenges. Trump's administration is expected to adopt a confrontational stance towards China, with threats of tariffs and regulatory measures lingering in the background. However, the former president has also hinted at possibilities for collaboration on urgent matters such as regional conflicts and the regulation of substances linked to fentanyl production. This duality in Trump's approach has created an air of uncertainty, prompting speculation about how the two powers will navigate their complex relationship in the coming months. Moreover, the meetings involving Han Zheng and Musk reveal a broader strategy by China to bolster economic ties with U.S. companies. Musk's recent engagement with Chinese officials demonstrates this intent as he pledged to continue expanding Tesla's investments in China. Reflecting on the discussions, Musk posted on his platform X expressing concerns about the imbalance in the operation of social media platforms in both countries, particularly in light of the recent restoration of TikTok's services in the U.S. after a federal ban was lifted. The conversations surrounding trade and technology are not merely academic, they have real-world implications that resonate across industries. U.S. companies have long sought to navigate the complexities of operating in China, and Han's reassurances of an improved business environment for foreign firms signal an attempt to ease anxieties among investors. However, the specter of Trump's presidency raises questions about whether these reassurances will translate into tangible benefits or if they will be overshadowed by escalating tensions. In a parallel narrative, Musk's recent actions and statements have drawn attention for their erratic nature. Reflecting a man grappling with the expectations of leadership both in his companies and in the broader cultural landscape. Recently, Musk has faced scrutiny over his online behavior, particularly concerning a series of bizarre incidents involving video gaming and social media. For instance, his involvement in the popular game Path of Exile 2 has raised eyebrows, with reports suggesting he might have exaggerated his gaming prowess. This pattern of behavior has led to speculation about Musk's public persona and his desire for validation, raising concerns about his fitness as a leader. As the world watches the unfolding drama surrounding Trump's second term, the implications for U.S. China relations and the tech landscape are profound. The upcoming months may reveal whether the promises of cooperation will materialize or if the relationship will once again be marred by conflict and mistrust. The stakes are high, not just for the two nations but for the global economy, which is intricately linked to their interactions. In conclusion, as both countries brace for the changes ahead, the interplay of hope and anxiety will shape their diplomatic engagements. The future of U.S.-China relations hinges on the ability of leaders on both sides to navigate their differences while capitalizing on shared interests. The coming weeks and months are poised to be pivotal, with the potential to redefine the trajectory of not just the bilateral relationship but the global order itself. Vivek Ramaswamy, a prominent figure in the political landscape and a key appointee in President-elect Donald Trump's administration, is poised to leave his position co-leading the newly established Department of Government Efficiency DOGE alongside tech mogul Elon Musk. According to multiple sources, Ramaswamy is expected to announce his candidacy for the governorship of Ohio by the end of January, signaling a significant shift in his political ambitions. At just 39 years old, Ramaswamy has carved out a niche for himself by focusing on cultural issues and criticizing what he perceives as woke policies infiltrating various institutions. However, his tenure at DOGE has reportedly been marred by internal strife. Sources indicate that Musk and his associates have expressed frustration over Ramaswamy's limited involvement in the operational aspects of the department, leading to a growing sentiment that he has worn out his welcome. A person close to Trump stated succinctly, "Vivek has worn out his welcome," suggesting that the dynamics within DOGE have become increasingly strained. Ramaswamy's recent political maneuverings included discussions with Ohio's sitting Governor Mike DeWine regarding the vacant Senate seat left by Vice President-elect J.D. Vance. However, DeWine's decision to appoint his lieutenant governor to the position has left Ramaswamy with fewer immediate options. Although he was seen strategizing with Musk at Mar-a-Lago, where they were reportedly jotting down plans for DOGE on napkins, their collaboration has waned in recent weeks, raising questions about the effectiveness of their partnership. DOGE, despite its grand title, does not function as a traditional federal agency. Instead, it aims to provide external advice and guidance on streamlining federal operations, reducing bureaucracy, and curtailing government spending. Trump has set an ambitious goal for DOGE to complete its recommendations by July 2026, but the department's ability to influence federal spending remains uncertain, as Congress retains ultimate control over budgetary decisions. The backdrop of Ramaswamy's potential departure from DOGE is intertwined with broader concerns among federal employees regarding stability and job security under Trump's administration. With plans that could include significant government restructuring, including potential layoffs and agency closures, many federal workers are apprehensive about their futures. The situation has resonated particularly within unions representing federal employees, who are preparing to push back against what they view as an aggressive agenda aimed at undermining their rights and livelihoods. As Ramaswamy pivots towards a gubernatorial campaign, the ramifications of his exit from DOGE could reverberate through both Ohio and the federal government. His departure may reshape the internal dynamics of the department and could be indicative of the challenges that lie ahead for Trump's broader reform agenda. Looking forward, it remains to be seen how the transition of power and the evolving political landscape will influence both Ramaswamy's aspirations and the operational effectiveness of DOGE as it embarks on its ambitious mission of government efficiency. Tesla, the electric vehicle pioneer, continues to capture attention as its stock shows signs of potential resurgence. With an innovative slate of technologies set to redefine its market position, analysts are beginning to question whether the current stock evaluations fully appreciate Tesla's transformative capabilities. As the company prepares for the introduction of its next-generation 4680 battery cells and advances in full self-driving FSD technology, the stage is set for a potentially explosive growth trajectory. The anticipated 4680 battery cells are a cornerstone of Tesla's future strategy, promising increased efficiency, longer vehicle range, and lower production costs. This innovation not only aims to enhance the driving experience but also seeks to solidify Tesla's status as a leader in sustainable energy solutions. Industry experts note that these batteries could significantly reduce the carbon footprint associated with electric vehicle production, aligning with growing consumer demand for environmentally friendly options. The 4680 cells could be a game changer, said one analyst, highlighting their potential impact on both efficiency and affordability. Tesla's FSD technology also stands at the forefront of its innovative pursuits. While the current adoption rate may seem slow, the underlying AI technology is rapidly evolving. If successful, Tesla's FSD could revolutionize transportation, minimizing human error, the leading cause of traffic accidents, and potentially reshaping urban landscapes by reducing the need for extensive parking infrastructures. The evolution of autonomous driving technology could lead to a new era in transportation, said a tech analyst, emphasizing the far-reaching implications of this technology. Beyond vehicles, Tesla is strategically diversifying its operations, venturing into energy solutions and AI integration. This shift positions the company not just as an automaker but as a leader in a broader technology ecosystem. By broadening its focus, Tesla aims to tap into new revenue streams and stimulate related industries which could ultimately contribute to job creation and enhance economic stability. However, amidst this promising landscape, challenges remain. The initial high costs associated with the development of advanced AI and battery technologies, coupled with regulatory hurdles and public skepticism regarding full self-driving features, present potential obstacles. These factors could temper the pace of adoption and affect Tesla's market share if not addressed effectively. Furthermore, the recent market volatility, including a recall of 240,000 vehicles due to software issues unrelated to safety, has raised questions about Tesla's operational challenges. While the recall may not directly impact the safety of the vehicles, it underscores the complexities of maintaining consumer trust while innovating at such a rapid pace. As Tesla navigates its path forward, the interplay of technological advancements, market dynamics, and regulatory landscapes will be crucial. With a keen eye on both its automotive and energy sectors, Tesla's strategic decisions in the coming months could significantly influence its stock performance and market position. In summary, Tesla's ongoing innovations in battery technology and autonomous driving present a compelling case for investors. As the company aims to redefine the transportation sector and expand its technological footprint, it remains to be seen whether the market will fully recognize its potential. The coming months may reveal whether this is indeed the calm before another storm in Tesla's remarkable growth saga. Setting the stage for a transformative era in both electric vehicles and sustainable energy solutions. In the rapidly evolving landscape of space exploration, the latest developments from SpaceX are capturing attention once again. Following a week filled with significant events, including the maiden launch of Blue Origin's New Glenn rocket and a dramatic Starship explosion, the Space Coast is set for another pivotal moment. SpaceX is targeting early Tuesday morning for a Starlink mission which will see a Falcon 9 rocket carry a fresh batch of Internet beaming satellites into low Earth orbit. The launch is scheduled to take place from NASA's Kennedy Space Center, with a 4.5-hour window opening at 12:13 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and closing at 4:44 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Interestingly, no sonic booms are anticipated this time around, as the Falcon 9's first stage booster will instead aim to land aboard a SpaceX drone ship stationed in the Atlantic Ocean, highlighting the company's continuous advancements in rocket recovery technology. This mission will mark the 8th orbital launch of the year from Cape Canaveral Space Force Station and Kennedy Space Center, underscoring the region's increasing activity in space operations. While the upcoming launch represents a routine replenishment of SpaceX's Starlink constellation, it also comes on the heels of a dramatic test flight of the Starship rocket. The recent Starship test was marred by what SpaceX termed a rapid unscheduled disassembly, resulting in a mid-air explosion that captured the imagination of observers. Videos of the event circulated widely on social media, with many viewers mistaking the falling debris for shooting stars. Elon Musk, the company's founder, acknowledged the mishap with characteristic humor, stating success is uncertain, but entertainment is guaranteed. This incident, while not a success in its intended purpose, emphasizes the unpredictable nature of rocket development and testing. In the broader context of the space industry, Rocket Lab is emerging as a notable competitor to SpaceX, demonstrating rapid growth in its launch cadence. In 2024, Rocket Lab successfully launched 16 rockets, a 60% increase from the previous year, although it still pales in comparison to SpaceX's record 138 launches. Despite this disparity, Rocket Lab is positioning itself to carve out a niche in the market, particularly for smaller payloads. Its Electron rocket, capable of carrying around 320 kilograms, offers competitive pricing that appeals to customers seeking dedicated launches for smaller satellites. Interestingly, while SpaceX's Falcon 9 charges around $70 million to launch a fully loaded rocket, Rocket Lab's model suggests that it is possible for smaller payloads to compete on price. As noted by industry analysts, many of SpaceX's missions do not utilize the full payload capacity of its rockets, leading to a higher cost per kilogram for smaller commercial missions. This scenario creates an opportunity for Rocket Lab to attract customers who may opt for its more tailored service at a potentially lower cost. Looking ahead, Rocket Lab plans to introduce its medium-lift Neutron rocket later this year, which could further enhance its competitive stance. With an expected launch price of between $50 million to $55 million, Neutron could provide a cost-effective alternative for certain payloads, making it an appealing option for businesses and organizations needing reliable launch services. As the space race continues to heat up, all eyes will be on SpaceX's upcoming Starlink launch and the unfolding strategies of companies like Rocket Lab. With the landscape shifting rapidly, the implications for the future of space exploration and satellite deployment are profound. And industry observers are keen to see how these developments will shape the next chapters in commercial spaceflight. In a significant shift within the digital landscape, the Barron's Observer, a respected media outlet, announced its departure from Elon Musk's platform X, formerly known as Twitter, due to ethical concerns surrounding the spread of disinformation and extremist content. This move highlights the growing discontent among media organizations regarding the platform's direction under Musk's ownership, particularly as it coincides with political tensions and the upcoming inauguration of Donald J. Trump. Thomas Nilsson, the editor of the Barron's Observer, articulated the publication's stance, stating, "For ethical reasons, we can no longer share our editorial content on a social media that gives priority to racism and far-right conspiracy theories." This critique reflects a broader sentiment among media professionals who feel that Musk's policies have allowed harmful narratives to proliferate unchecked. In particular, he noted concerns over Musk's influence on the U.S. presidential election campaign, where the platform has been accused of promoting extreme political figures and undermining democratic discourse. The decision to freeze their account on January 20, 2025 marks a collective stand taken by various European media outlets and the European Federation of Journalists. While the Barron's Observer will retain its past posts on X, the editorial team expressed a commitment to freedom of expression, fact-based independent journalism, and humanist values, suggesting a pivot to other platforms, with Blue Sky being highlighted as a promising alternative. This exodus from X is not an isolated incident. Other organizations have similarly distanced themselves from a platform they believe has deteriorated into a vehicle for misinformation. The Barron's Observer's move is part of a larger trend wherein media entities are reassessing their presence on social media platforms that are perceived to compromise journalistic integrity. In another related commentary, game developer and commentator expressed concern over the quality of interactions on X, noting that only terrible bots are left following Musk's changes to the platform. This sentiment underscores a growing frustration among users and creators alike who have witnessed a decline in the quality and civility of discourse. Musk's management of X has drawn mixed reactions, with some defending his approach to free speech while others criticize what they see as a failure to combat disinformation effectively. In a recent statement, Musk claimed to be a champion of democracy, yet critics argue that his actions reveal a willingness to tolerate harmful content that undermines that very principle. As the landscape of social media continues to evolve, the implications of these developments are profound. Media organizations are increasingly forced to navigate a complex environment where their ethical commitments may conflict with the platforms they rely on for distribution. The Barron's Observer's departure from X could signal a tipping point, prompting more outlets to reconsider their strategies in an era where misinformation poses significant challenges to public discourse. Looking ahead, it remains to be seen how this shift will affect user engagement on X and whether other media organizations will follow suit. The ongoing discourse surrounding the responsibilities of social media platforms in regulating content will undoubtedly influence future developments in both journalism and digital communication. As the digital landscape continues to transform, the commitment to ethical reporting and the fight against misinformation will be at the forefront of media's evolving role in society. In a remarkable stride for neurotechnology, Elon Musk's Neuralink has achieved a significant milestone by successfully implanting its advanced brain-computer interface (BCI) in a third patient. This announcement made during an engaging interview at a Las Vegas event streamed on Musk's social media platform X highlights the company's continuous efforts to bridge the gap between human cognition and machine interaction. Musk revealed that all 3 patients with Neuralink implants are thriving, a promising sign for the future of this burgeoning field. Neuralink's latest devices boast improved specifications featuring more electrodes, enhanced bandwidth, and longer battery life. Musk indicated that the company aims to expand its clinical trials, hoping to implant these experimental devices in 20 to 30 more participants within the year. However, the details surrounding the new patient remain undisclosed, prompting interest from the medical and tech communities alike. The progress of Neuralink has not gone unnoticed, particularly regarding the experiences of its previous patients. The second recipient, who suffered a spinal cord injury, has already begun using the device to play video games and learn computer-aided design software, showcasing the potential of BCIs to enhance quality of life. The first patient, also paralyzed due to a spinal injury, has similarly praised the technology for enabling him to engage in games like chess. These anecdotes exemplify the potential for BCIs to empower individuals with severe physical limitations. Yet Neuralink is not alone in this endeavor. The field of brain-computer interfaces is rapidly evolving, with numerous research groups and companies including Synchron, BlackRock Neurotech, and Onward Medical exploring various BCI applications. A recent survey noted over 45 ongoing trials in the U.S. aimed at addressing brain disorders and injuries. Notably, studies published in the New England Journal of Medicine highlighted how BCIs have significantly improved communication for patients with amyotrophic lateral sclerosis (ALS). Rajesh Rao, co-director of the Center for Neurotechnology at the University of Washington, emphasized Neuralink's unique surgical approach. The company utilizes robots to implant flexible electrode threads into the human brain, potentially allowing for more extensive neural recordings compared to traditional methods. However, Rao cautioned that the advantages of this approach remain to be conclusively demonstrated. The excitement surrounding BCI technology is tempered by ethical considerations. Marco Baptista, Chief Scientific Officer of the Christopher and Dana Reeve Foundation, expressed the need for rigorous clinical trials to determine which technologies will ultimately prove most effective. He noted that while Neuralink's innovations are high-risk, they could lead to significant breakthroughs in treating paralysis and other neurological conditions. As Neuralink navigates the complex landscape of regulatory approval, it has reportedly secured an investigational device exemption from the FDA, a necessary step for high-risk medical devices. Dr. Rita Redberg, a cardiologist at the University of California, underscored the FDA's commitment to patient safety, ensuring that all BCI studies undergo thorough ethical review processes. In parallel, the UK is embarking on its own ambitious neurotechnology project. A new NHS trial, funded by the Advanced Research and Invention Agency, will investigate a non-invasive brain implant designed to enhance mood through ultrasound stimulation. This trial aims to address conditions such as depression and epilepsy, further highlighting the potential of BCI technologies to revolutionize mental health treatment. As Musk and his team at Neuralink continue to push boundaries, the future of brain-computer interfaces holds exciting possibilities. With advancements in technology and an increasing understanding of the brain, we may soon witness a new era of treatment options for individuals affected by neurological disorders. The developments in both the US and UK signal a growing commitment to harnessing the power of neurotechnology, promising a transformative impact on healthcare and beyond.